Hey YouTubers, it's Casting with Chad, Texas. I'm over here at Hidden View Pond in the Woodlands, Texas. This is a residential pond tucked in a neighborhood off Lake Woodlands Parkway. And there's two sides of the pond, one which is here on the south side, and there's another one on the north end of the park. I'm gonna start over here and then transition down to the other side. There's some people sitting there feeding ducks, so I will go to that side once they clear out. I fished out here before with my kids and we didn't catch anything, but one of the residents came out and said that there are quite a few bass in this pond. We'll see if that's true, using my finesse rods today and hopefully catch something. So as usual with these small ponds, I start out with the finesse because I know the bass, they didn't bite my crankbait last time I was out here, and jigs, so we'll start with these. Yeah, water is super stained. It's like a dark, it's like a deep moss green. Oh, hey buddy. Well, I caught that one. Kind of just threw him off the hook. Yeah, there's bass right there. So all I'm doing is throwing my Ned rig here underneath these trees. One of the things I read about online is that the bass like to hide in the shade. And earlier when I had my drop shot, I saw one swim out and he tried to eat it, but he missed it. I got that one on the Ned rig. The hook wasn't set, but when I pulled him out of the water, and I pretty much landed him. I just let him hop back in the water. It was a small dude anyways. It's gonna work this shaded area here where all these trees are for a little bit, and then I'll move to a different part of the pond. Kind of a little treacherous to cast under these trees. You can see on the video, but there is Senka that's just stuck there in the tree. So it looks like there's bass in this pond. Little bass, but there's bass. I will gladly say this pond is bass certified. I'm on the south side. Like I said, I'm gonna move down to the north side. The people that were hanging out there feeding ducks, they left, so I'll drive down to that side in a little bit. But I did get one over here on this side. I'll try to get one more on this side, just to say I landed one, because that one, I mean, I brought him ashore and I let him flop back into the pond. Got one in the shade in the distance. So this pond, I guess it's good if you just cast in the shade. Uh-oh, I got tangled. That is a pretty big dude. I don't say it's a big guy, but it's a pretty good sized bass. Got him on the Ned rig, got him in the shade. Long actually. What? Got him on the Ned rig. I'd say this one is probably a pound and a half. Nice guy. I'd say that's more than 1 foot long. Alright, back in you go. Looks like they're all just hanging out in the shade over here. That's probably the spot where you can find all this bass down here. That's my second one on this side. So I'm on the other side of the pond here, on the north side. That's where the benches are and all the ducks are. There's a kid over there feeding ducks, and I'm just gonna start over here on this side and pitch it into this shade area here and see if there's any fish hiding here in the shade. Work this little shaded area right here on the left, and then I'm gonna go over there where the dock is and see if there's anything over there as well. You can see there's a bench, there's a bunch of ducks, benches, dock, and this big old little fishing section here. YouTubers, so I casted along this tree line here, didn't get any bites. I got stuck in the tree, so I had to retie my Ned rig on. I'm trying to lighter weight. This is a 1/10 ounce. See how this feels, if it feels any different. But here's the little dock here. Here's the sign for Hidden View Pond Park, 51 South Hidden View in the Woodlands, Texas. Make a more cast here right in this little shaded area, and I'll call it a day. But you see here, lots of people like to come out here and feed the ducks. That's pretty cool. These ducks are well fed. I'm gonna toss right here in the shade, and pretty crazy how, look how the water pretty much almost comes over to the top of this dock area. And looks like it could be close to like flooding it. This is a nice peaceful park in a nice little neighborhood. And there are bass here. I caught 2 already. If you see this view is amazing. It's a nice pond here. Alright, well I caught a bass. Ooh, I'll help you out actually. Little guy. Looks like I got him right here on the side of the lip and then he flopped off on his own, but we'll make a couple more casts here. So far, I would say that Hidden View Pond Park here in the Woodlands is bass certified. I like it. So caught 3 total, and there's definitely bass here. I recommend throwing finesse lures out here, and that's what's been catching them for me over here in this pond. The one that is very successful is the Ned rig. You want a bite, definitely just use this one because it looks like it's very good at landing bass. If you don't know what the Ned rig is, this is it here. I've got a Ned rig hook. This is a 1/10 weight. I also use the 1/8 ounce size weights, and it's got a little small hook. And this is a Z-Man Finesse TRD. I believe it stands for the real deal. So it's a small finesse worm, and this color in particular is the PBJ, the peanut butter jelly. So this has been good for me. Works here in this murky water. It's got a nice purple tone on top and a brownish tone on the bottom, and it's been landing me fish. So if you're getting skunked, try one of these out. It's Ned rig with a PB&J finesse worm TRD. But anyways, thanks guys for watching. This is Casman Chad, Texas. Don't forget to comment if you've been out to Hidden View Pond Park, and also if you want to see any particular parks here in the Woodlands. There's 56 of them, and I'm on my journey to finish fishing at all of them. Is my first goal, and my second goal after that is to catch bass at all of them. So far I'm doing pretty good. Probably caught bass at, I want to say, 80% of them so far for the video series. A few of them I've been skunked, but I will go back and try those again later in the future. Just a couple more casts here in this pond, and then I'll call it a day. But Hidden View Pond is bass certified in my book, and it's a good pond out here. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See ya. Well, it looks like they're all over this pond. Oh, that's a nice looking one. That's a beauty. Look how light he is. Swallowed that one, dude. Look at that. That's a nice looking bass. Alright. Well, it looks like you can catch him anywhere, especially on this side. Looks like this one is a 1-pounder. I just threw it out there randomly and he bit it. All right, bye. Number 4. Good stuff. The Ned rig.